first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Celtics have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Philadelphia 76ers. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
A critical Game 4 coming your way in the Eastern Conference playoffs. Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the 4th member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. The star wing pair, it's Brown and Tatum outside. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for Philadelphia, we've got Maxey, George out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Yabusele in at the 4-man spot. Side. Another shot. Inside. Clock at 6. That one drops for him.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint.
Outside, Brown. And Embiid with the block.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
Pass to George. Back to Maxey. Here's Grimes. Here's the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Here's Holiday. Good. And Brown gets the assist. George outside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to George. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside. For 3, Maxey drops in the 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Outside Tatum. 4-3. Knocks down the long J.
How about the answer from Jason Tatum?
Just 5 on the clock. Brown gets the bucket.
Boy, we know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early. Something to watch, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Such a wide open look. Maxey's got 6. Now here's Tatum. And there's the drive. And Grimes pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 4. George drives in. And George with the jam.
George's ability to put the ball on the floor and drive it balances out his shooting. So important to have both.
Here's Embiid. Gets it to go from the corner. Brown looking around. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Maxey. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Some room here for Holiday. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Now here's White. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Tatum. Ooh, rejected by Drummond. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Pass to Hauser. Outside Holiday. With 2 seconds left. And he sinks the layup. Holiday's got 7 points. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Oubre passes to Embiid. Oh, Embiid punishing the basket.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
White with it. Outside, Brown. Takes it inside. Look at JB gliding through the lane.
Boy, the quickness of Jaylen Brown on the drive. He makes it happen in an instant.
Now here's White. On the wing, Tatum. Lets the three fly. Tatum! Money from deep.
What a weapon the three has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Here's Oubre. And that one is hammered home.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
White looking it over. Pass to Tatum. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Embiid. And Porzingis with the block. Now Tatum. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. He's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Takes the three. Poke loose. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Outside White. Out left to the wing. Here's Horford. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Brown passes to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam. Embiid inside. Shoots a fadeaway. And that one's good. Right side White. Pass to Horford. Cash money from 16 feet away. They've led by as many as 11. For three, Maxey. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Flush.
Now here's George. And George with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little. Also take charge when needed.
There's a screen. Brown passes to Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Making plays. What a quarter.
Pass to Keita. On the wing, Tatum. Outside, Brown. From behind the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outside Maxey. George for three. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game. Shot clock at 5. George outside. There's the three. And Maxey the bucket on the assist by George. Pass to George. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Inside. Embiid gets the advantage. And here's Holiday. The open shot. White. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Tatum with a screen. On the wing, Tatum. Over George. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Philadelphia leading by 13. White with the steal. Left side, Holiday. Soft touch off the glass. The 76ers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. For three, Maxey. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Pass to George. And George with the jam.
Paul George, just so fluid offensively. What a pretty move right there.
Here's Grimes. He's covered by Holiday. Fires from deep. Deflected. Now the Celtics on the move for the finish. Finished off the break. Holiday's got 11 points.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Tatum from long range. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Here's Maxey. High quality look as he sinks it. Maxey's got 7 now in this quarter. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Porzingis passes to Brown. Snatched away. Here's McCain, and here's Oubre from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Outside Maxey. 5 to shoot. And Porzingis with the block. Brown passes to Porzingis. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Horford finds Tatum. Horford, a screen on Drummond. Tatum gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Maxey passes to Drummond. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. White with it. Outside. Brown. Misses the 3. Here's Edwards. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on White. And the free throw, no good. For 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
On the wing, Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside. With some arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Right side, Brown. Over Walker. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Half minutes have gone by now. Screen by Embiid. Down low. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And there's the process at work.
Oubre doesn't need much time to get off the floor.
White with it, picked up by Embiid. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Brown passes to Tatum. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
The Sixers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field. Again. Philadelphia has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Horford. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go. He grabs the miss. Ooh, poked away. Horford with a steal. With the drive. And Horford powers it home.
And it's the way Horford finishes, beating everyone to the cup, dropping the hammer.
George passes to Maxey. Back to George. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. That one's good for 2. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half.
Grimes, nice.
Horford, a screen on Maxey. White, the pass to Horford. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Something with it. Nice.
The three, George. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
White with it. Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. The three. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 7 assists in the game. Assist to George. Here's Embiid. Uses the glass on the layup.
Even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And with time running down here in Game 4, we've got to give credit to what a terrific performance it's been for the 76ers.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding start.
And they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. The job isn't done yet, but it's close to being all she wrote.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Joel, tonight was a statement win. What is it that people should know about this team?
You know, we tough, especially defensively. That's our motto. We want to guard, we want to get stops, and I think we did that pretty well tonight. But you know, we young, we learning every day, and we're gonna be really good.
The more reps, the better, and a lot to look forward to in the future. Thanks, Joel.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Joel Embiid.